To shut it down right now? No.
How excited are you to be with Bruce over there? Going overseas with Bruce.
I thought you were talking. It's crazy because I had been talking to Bruce Pearl, so I was like, hey, well, how did you know that? Yeah, no, I'm excited. I mean, I think Bruce is a worldly guy. I think he enjoys the finer things in life, and I think we're going to enjoy a lot of those things together. So it'll be good. Well, obviously, good to see you guys. I know there's a lot going on, and and a lot of things. And to be honest with you, a lot of things you guys probably want to talk about a lot more than I do. I'll just start off. I mean, obviously, we're switching conferences, and I think it's exciting. I'm speaking specifically about Arizona basketball, but I think it's an exciting opportunity for us. But to be honest with you guys, I mean, I think one of the things I'm focused on myself, and I know with my team is going to be that's next year. And the Pac-10, Pac-12 Conference has been great to the University of Arizona over the years, and really helped establish it as one of the premier athletic departments in the country. And I think it's our job on the way out to honor that. And I think we're 100% focused on having a great season in the Pac-12. I mean, that's 100% where my focus lies, and where our team's focus is going to lie. And then, after the season, we'll start, looking forward to the Big 12. But we're not going to be distracted by it.
Is it hard though to just I mean,
No.
Well, I mean,
No.
just because the potential.
Bruce, you guys aren't. I mean, listen, I'm telling you how I feel. I'm okay with it. I'm good with it. But I don't have 1,000 responses to it, and I'm probably not going to give you the quote you want for it. So, I love a good challenge. You guys see how we schedule. So, I mean, there's no, we're not half stepping into this deal. We tons of respect for that conference and what they've been able to do basketball wise. Tons of respect for the programs and the coaches. I know a lot of them personally, and yeah, I mean, it's going to be an awesome challenge, but, so is this year. So, my job is to win basketball games with this year's team, and that's where I'm going to keep my focus, and you guys can speculate all you want, and good luck with that.
When it comes to this year's team, how many workouts have you actually had now?
Well, we've had a good summer. We've had a really good summer. You're allowed to do stuff, which is really cool. It's kind of, the NCAA has really allowed us to kind of increase our practice time and the time we can spend with our team basketball-wise. So, I feel like, we have a lot of new pieces, and they've acclimated well. Today we're going to be touching on practice 9 of 10, what you're allowed for these foreign tours. And, I mean, are we game ready? Probably not, but we're probably closer than I think. Listen, our guys that played a lot of basketball games, when the clocks, set at, it's going to be 10, whatever, for 4 quarters. I think our guys will be ready to go. And, and the cool thing is we're going to be able to play everybody and really give a lot of guys, good basketball on-court experience. So I'm excited.
A couple of them that didn't get here till maybe this past week or so? Like
Yeah. Conrad just finished the European U18s, and it was really fun. He had he's a spark plug, and had I think he showed well his first practice, and he's going to be fun to watch. I think Tucson's going to fall in love with him. I mean, I think I've already got his nickname figured out, so I'm going to trademark it, El Jefito. He's a great little guy and a spark plug, and just tons of energy. So I'm really excited for him. And then, Krivas, just got here, a few weeks ago, and Henry returned. But, Krivas is an incoming freshman from Lithuania who's a really good player and seems to be transitioning really well. And, Morauskas, another player from Lithuania, came, a few weeks before him, and, is really had a nice couple practices back to back, which is fun to see. So, and then, all the other guys have made progress. I mean, KJ's been here all summer. Caleb's been here most of the summer. Jaden's been here most of the summer, and it's a dedicated crew. So I'm excited.
Now repeat that nickname, and what does it mean?
El Jefito. I was told that means the little boss. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I was told it means.
So many new faces and guys you just mentioned. It must be great to go on this trip just to get them acclimated with each other.
For sure. I mean, listen, I've never done a foreign tour, but I've traveled, to a bunch of foreign places. So I know I love traveling, and it just this opportunity popped up, and I want to give Lee Miller with Complete Sports a ton of credit. I mean, she's the one who reached out to us and really is offering us the opportunity of a lifetime. Daniel Posner with a group called Athletes in Action. Athletes for Israel. Athletes for Israel. They're doing some amazing things, combating anti-Semitism and, bringing, whether celebrities or celebrity athletes, or now they're delving into the college space and bringing college teams over just to kind of bring notoriety to what's happening, in their world and expose, some of our players to it, which is awesome. And I've been to Israel a few times. It's a mind-blowing experience, and I'm so excited for our players. I think they literally, we're trying to give them an idea, but I don't think they really have an idea. And I think it's going to be an experience that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives. And then, we want to give a shout out to the Abu Dhabi Department of Tourism. They're helping sponsor our time there, and which is exciting. They're running kind of somewhat of a basketball festival where they're bringing some top teams in the world there to compete in some exhibition matches. Like Team USA is going to be there. They're going to be playing like the likes of Greece and Germany, and then we're going to be there. Kansas State's going to be there, and some other international national teams are going to be there. So it's going to be awesome. So I'm fired up, and I don't think there's any way but to bond on one of these deals, but we're going to be really intentional in how we try to drive it home with our guys and really make this an experience that's not only great for them individually, it's great for our team and great for the culture that we try to build year in and year out here.
In terms of the on-the-court part of it, what are you ultimately trying to accomplish? Do you want to see as many rotations as possible, or you just want them to go out there and play?
Well, the first thing I told Bruce, he could come as long as he wasn't speculating on the starting lineup in minutes. I mean, that was our one stipulation he and I have agreed to, and he's not happy about it.
Watching it does not have the context too, so we might
Well,
not-
listen. Hey, I would just tell you this: if you're going to try to read into who we're playing and how much this guy's playing or that playing, you're going to waste a lot of your time. And enjoy your August. That would be my deal. Don't speculate on that because everybody's going to play. And I've literally telling myself that I'm going to have a different starting lineup every half. This is about guys getting an experience. It's not necessarily about, winning and losing games. Obviously, anytime we put, an Arizona jersey on, we want to be competitive. And so I think we'll definitely see that.
Specific things you want to know about your team at the end of this as a whole, or is it more like seeing these guys individually?
No, I think you're always looking, individually, and you're always looking at the whole. You put your eyes on both those things at the same time. I just want to see how our guys react to, a little bit of adversity. Traveling's not easy, and going halfway across the world with a group of 50 people, there's going to be some adversity. There's going to be heat, humidity, different foods, jet lag. So I just like to see how everybody responds to that, and do we rally around each other and help each other through it, or, do we use it as a built-in excuse? And I'm just looking for those experiences, and as things pop up, I'll figure out, how we want to look at things and and address certain situations. But to be honest, I want it to be really organic. I think you're going over to, the most historical place on earth, and I'm not the most well-versed person in religion, but I did watch the 6-part series on Jerusalem on CNN, which is really good, and it's mind blowing. It's almost too much, to wrap your head around. So, I'm looking forward for our guys to see that, and I think it'll be really cool when they are talking to their families back home about what they did today. We went to the city of David, and David is David versus Goliath. That's that David, and really cool stuff like that. I think will be really be fun for our players, and I think hopefully we light a fire in them to want to travel more. That's what I hope.
With the Jewish Community Center and other Jewish organizations here in town to help prepare the athletes for what they're going to be experiencing? For sure. We had some partnerships. I think the main thing we have, our guys are taking a class, through the university, and which is really cool. And we're traveling with a professor, so I'm excited about that. Just there's going to be an educational component for our guys, and I think the greatest education is, leaving your hotel room and walking around and just opening your eyes in those places. But I think, when they have an idea what they're looking at, I think it'll put things in perspective. Are there any
One more question.
What sites are you going to, and is there one in particular that you're looking most forward to taking the
Well,
team?
I mean, I've done Jerusalem. I'm looking forward to the team doing, as much as Jerusalem has to offer that we have time to do. But I'm really looking forward to going to the Dead Sea. I've never done that, and we're going to be able to swim in the Dead Sea or float in the Dead Sea, I guess. So, we get a few days in Tel Aviv, and what's really cool is I don't think people understand, like, Tel Aviv is a really vibrant modern city. It's just one of the technological hubs of the world right now. So I think our guys are going to be like, 45 minutes away, you're in Jerusalem, which has this crazy history of thousands of years, and then next thing you know, you're in a major city with white sand beaches and palm trees. So it's pretty cool.
Any questions, any concerns at all though about security over there or
We
there's
have
always stuff-
security. I mean, no. Obviously you want to have your eyes open, and I don't think we're going to be venturing to the parts of Israel that might have, some of the issues with security. So, we'll be safe. We'll be well taken care of, and we're going to have a security team, with our group the entire time.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.